Alright, so today was the day I was going to throw this engine in, and I got some help. But then I looked at the comments log, and someone mentioned that there was a bolt missing. So went back, took it over, and sure enough there was a bolt missing. It was broken. And also one of the clutch plates is missing. So it looks like we're doing a clutch and then putting the engine in. So even though this engine was running, it wasn't running very well. Someone assembled the clutch without the clutch plate. So let's get going with that. Alright, we have it in gear. Let's see if this will slap it. That's it. Washer. Now we're just going to pick out the best clutch that we have. I have many baskets. There's another one. There's another one. I have another one out there. So we're just going to have a look, go through them, make sure they're all good, and reassemble them, put them back on. That all looks good. Alright, so we looked at the clutch and it's actually okay. Must be one of the springs. So we've got the two plates here. Actually there's one missing. And we have another one. So let's assemble this clutch just for completeness. You've got your basket. This is a giant washer there. Clutch basket goes in next. Now we've measured all these. They're all 3 mil, so they're within spec. And they'll just drop straight down. Yeah. We will throw this engine in now once we're done. Lining up nicely. Okay, that's the last one. That one's actually physically thinner here, so it's much thinner. And I have a crooked anyway. But anyway, this one is much thinner. The other ones are. I'll show you another one. As you see, it's much thicker. So this here. This isn't as clear in the manual. Anyway. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Now that one goes slightly differently. It goes one tooth off to the side. And you've got the two judder washers, is that what they're called?
Springs, yeah.
Judder springs. So that one's concave, so it goes out like that. So that goes on first. Then you've got the flat one, goes on next. And then we've got the actual top of the basket. Now that's the whole basket. And then lastly we measure the springs. So the original ones were actually bunched. So these are just going to go in like that. The little cap will go on that. There's also a washer that'll go on, and then the bolt itself. So let's fit this to the bike. Alright, so we have the clutch basket. It lines up on the splines and it lines up here and then up here as well on that cog. So 3 places to have to line up. In. Yeah, she's lock and loaded there. Washer. And the bolt. Is it in? Is she in all the way? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, there it is. That's it. Alright, it's size 27. gear's not on, is it? Oh, it
It will be.
is. Yeah.
You won't be able to tighten it there.
No, because we need the chain. And we need to have the back wheel. Alright, so we tried to tighten this bolt, but there's actually no good way of blocking this. Now, there is a tool for it, obviously, but I don't have to. But there's no good way of blocking that shaft, so you can actually tighten that main bolt. So what we'll do is we'll put the engine in. We'll put the engine into the frame, put the chain on, and then we'll be able to block the back wheel, and that'll give us enough then to tighten that. So that's the plan. But in the meantime, we're just going to put all the new plugs in, because like I said, it's a nightmare to get in at the back here once you put this thing in the frame. So yeah, so that's the plan. Alright, so just grab the front, I grab the back.
Very good.
You want to do the wheel? Oh, you're not good.
Okay.
May have to
Yeah, the thing's in the way there.
wheel?
No, the lever thing here.
Yeah.
Just drop it.
Where?
Keep going down. Yeah. Keep going. Just watch the connector there. Okay. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lift yours on the front because of a scratch. You're only early there. It's yours.
Yeah.
Yours has to go up, I think. Scratch it.
Yeah, the engine has to go up a bit. Easy.
I think you just have to go. Actually, here, I'll lift it like this.
You reckon you got it?
Yeah.
I'll get the ball.
Forward. Oh no, you're through the pipe. Oil pipe.
Yeah, a bit forward. And down.
Yeah.
Not even all the way.
Yeah, look at, hold on. Keep going. That's it.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's. Okay. One sec.
Okay.
You got it here.
You could just lift the frame up a bit. Up it, please. Come on. I'll just get him straight down. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Cool.
Okay. Stand. That's that. Now, it's on those two. Oh, hold on. I'll just put in. That one seems short.
Sure. We'll do it for now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's lined up.
Okay.
Okay. Now. Just that. Okay, so the engine needs a little the side.
Right or left?
Huh?
Which way?
To you. To you. Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, that looks like it. No, that's it. That has to be in there. Okay, that's it. That's better. Alright, so we have the engine in. We actually didn't scratch it at all. It's gosh, it's quite a tricky engine to get it in. I've never had to do this before on a Bros, so but it kind of goes in that way and then up. It's very tricky, so it's actually easier to lift the frame onto the engine than trying to lift the engine into the frame. Much easier, I think. So lastly, I just have to, because of this bloody clutch issue, I'm going to make up a little tool, because I've no rear brake, so we can't lock the back. We still can't lock the back, even though I have the chain on. I can't lock the back because I've no brake, so it just keeps turning the wheel. So what I'll do is, yeah, I'll just make up a little tool now to hold this in place, and yeah, put the socket through. So give us a few minutes, I'll make up a tool. Alright, so here's my tool that I made. 130 is the torque for this. Or at least that's what the book says. Just have a jack here propping it up. Hold the bike, that doesn't get away from me. That's pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to give it one last little tighten. It's nearly there at the torque value. I just need to just give it one last little go. Now. That's it. Okay. That's plenty. That's plenty. So, the last thing on this clutch, well, maybe not the last thing, I have to pinch the bolt here, put the springs in on the plate, and then that's me done. At least the clutch is measured and checked. It's actually good that I did it because the original springs were bunched, so I had a set there. I changed them, I measured them all, and now they're within tolerance. They're actually in very good shape, these ones that I have. So I've also checked the center bearing, that little release bearing, to make sure that it's spinning nice and freely without any grit or anything else like that. So, all in all, it was actually good that I tackled this, although I would have never tackled it unless it was pointed out to me. So, thank you for that. Pinch the bolt. Okay, see a little groove there. it so she doesn't open. That's it, that's enough. Okay, now the springs. So, as I was saying, 4 springs, I've measured them. They're fine. This bearing just pushes out if you want to service it, but the bearing here is fine. Where there's another one here. That one, there's a little notch taken out, so that one's bunched. So that's gone. This way. I'll check the torque of this one as well. Now I'm tightening these, only go a little bit. Another way to snap a bolt, if you tighten one of these fully, it could potentially snap. So just try and keep it as straight as possible. Tighter now. Okay, so they're all tight now, so I just need to torque them. So that's the last one. I'm just going to torque these. That's it. Just put the cover back on, and that's the engine done.